In this video, I'll take you through how other businesses are able to create AI-generated content at scale for their branding, nurturing, or even marketing. I'll take you through my workflow in n8n that automates this, show you how it works and the results, as well as how a UK-based business used VO 3.1 to launch a nationwide branding campaign with just 10% of their original budget. Let's not waste any more time and get right into it. Okay, so here's our workflow in n8n. This workflow is connected to our Google Sheet here, which is going to be the place where we put our input information so that the automation and agents can then go and use that information to create the videos that we're looking to create. As a quick overview of the workflow, it starts with a scheduled trigger that we can configure to any point in the day. At the moment of it getting triggered, it'll read the Google Sheet and then decide which path to go down, whether it's going to be Sora or VO. Now, in my example so far, I've had a lot more success with VO than I have with Sora, so that's what we're going to be doing in this example. After it gets passed on to VO, we have a VO image prompt. With VO, we have to do this because if we attempt to tell the video agent to create a person, it's going to say it can't do it for privacy reasons, so on and so forth. So instead of doing that, we're just going to have it create an image first, and then we're going to create a video from it. This agent in particular is just the image prompt generator. So this agent is prompted to create a very nice image prompt that we can then feed into the image generation model. Here's the HTTP request. We're going to be doing this through Kai AI. From there, we have a wait node to wait just a few seconds before we check for the completion. This usually takes around 10 to 15 seconds. As you can see, it runs about 3 times, and the wait is set for 5 seconds. So this normally takes about 5 seconds to create, and then the video is what's going to take a lot more. As you can see, 20 runs here, which that would be like 1,000 seconds. Nonetheless, we have an analyze image node after that with OpenAI, which is then fed into our VO video prompt. After the completion of this video prompt, we then feed it into API Kai AI once more so that we can prompt VO to finally create our video. As a quick note, I will have the video prompt and the image prompt available in the video description down below. Now let's get back to the workflow. In this example, the wait node got executed 19 times because that's how much time VO needed to complete our video. Once that's completed, we then just upload it to the same Google Sheet and then we have it available here. We then open up this link and then the video is available to us to download and we can view it that way. And here's an example of what that video looks like.
This set's ergonomic grip and tech make my shots so much cleaner. I play every day.
Okay, now you can see here that was a little bit funny where he said I play every day at the end there. But that simply happened because right here in the instructions, we said young adults that play pickleball once a day as the ICP. And I might have even, yes, in the video setting, I said a young man playing pickleball stops to point out the value in the pickleball set. So you can see how we provided the workflow with some instructions and the video came out to be really good. And this is after just one run. Now we're going to run through the workflow one more time, but we're going to come up with an example together. And so let's do something like, let's do blue light blockers. And let's go find an image. Let's look for a nice high quality picture, maybe something like this. That could go. Could also go for this. Let's go ahead and save this image. Blockers. There we go. And then after this, we will go to ImageBB so that we can host this image. There we go. All right, don't auto delete. And then we will need a direct link. Let's make sure that this is just the image. Perfect. So now we go back to our Google Sheet and put this in here. And then we give an explanation for ICP. So this would be our ideal customer profile. And in this example, let's say it's streamers that are on their, streamers that spend a lot of time in front of their computers, gaming, streaming, editing, etc. Okay, so this will be our ICP. The AI agent now knows that. Let's do some features. So let's say blocks 99% of blue light, ergonomic design, made for comfort. And the video setting we will put as a young streamer playing, we can do playing Minecraft, just because I played a lot of Minecraft when I was younger. A young streamer playing Minecraft stops to point out the comfort and value in these blue light blockers. Okay, now we will just go ahead and copy this here and choose VO 3.1 again because I've had a lot more success with this model. And then we will set the status as ready so that when the automation pulls from our Google Sheet, it filters only for the values or the rows that are ready. Because the ones that are finished, they don't need to be redone. We only want the work on ready. And once the workflow finishes, we will go ahead and get a link pasted here from kai.ai, where we'll once again be able to download the video and view its results. So let's go ahead and shoot off the workflow, and I will be right back with you once it's finished. And also, while we're waiting for this to get done, I wanted to quickly touch on how a business in the UK used 10% of their original budget to create a nationwide branding campaign using VO 3.1. Their CEO said, "We made stunning AI videos on a shoestring budget." And in this case, they had £20,000 that they were willing to allocate for this, and they had a 2-week deadline, which means they needed the cost-effective solution and in a hurry. And so they decided to give VO 3.1 a try. What they did was they created small snippets of video that are about 3 seconds long, 2 to 4 seconds long. They put them all together. They made sure that they kind of fed into each other, and then it became a nationwide branding campaign. You can see here that they said this was all achieved at less than 10% of the cost of a single animated video from a traditional agency and in a fraction of the time. So for this business, using VO 3.1 saved them a lot of money, saved them a lot of time, and they were very happy with the campaign. So let's take a look at the video now.
Don't panic. Of course it's organic.
And there you go. That's how they were able to take just 10% of their original budget so that they can then go and create this nationwide branding campaign using just VO 3.1. And given the example that I showed you earlier with the pickleball set that I ran just before starting to record this video, you can see how accurate they can be off of just one try. And this is actually amazing timing because our video just finished. Here in the workflow, you can see everything executed successfully, everything is green. This time, it only needed to go through 15 times instead of 19. Let's take a look at our final result.
These block 99% of blue light and are so comfy, I can stream for hours.
And there we go. That's the result we got from that one prompt that took us less than a few seconds or maybe less than a minute to write in, make sure it's prepared. And we can do this over and over again as many times as we need, so long as we obviously have some credits available in kai.ai. And so this is the automated video creation workflow. Now, if you found value in this video and you yourself are considering using VO 3.1 for video creation for your business, whether that be for content or lead nurturing or marketing, feel free to find my personal email in the video description down below. I'd be super happy to connect with you, share any kind of insights I have, and provide you any other information that you might want from this workflow. Thanks for your time. That's it for now.